Hey guys, welcome back to another Darkside Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report. We are playing Empire versus Orcs and Goblins. Right, just to go over the army, we're just playing pitch battle again, we're just playing around. I've chosen a little bit of a different army. We don't choose our armies, according to who we're playing. We just randomly choose it beforehand, and it turns out we've actually picked a really similar themed army. So my army, starting from the left to right to left, is demigryphs, just 3 of them. Still got to build the knights up. Then my unit of inner circle knights with the Grandmaster. Yes, that's right, I'm using a Grandmaster. Steam tank. I've got a cannon and a hellblaster as usual with the engineer at the back there. Trying something different here with the battle standard on the Pegasus. Trying to give it as much protection as I can, and then hopefully the mobility of the captain on the Pegasus can go to where I need him to give me the rerolls. My really useless bunker unit. Although the archers have been doing well for me over the last couple of games. I've got a level 1 and a level 4 in there with beasts and fire. And then this is a normal unit of knights with a warrior priest. And then I've got outriders and pistoliers. That's 2,500 points. Job done. So, just to have a quick scan of the battlefield and all Swampy stuff, and then he'll go over his army. Yeah, that's a lot of Orcs and Goblins. Yeah, Swampy, you do.
So my army consists of 5 spider riders there, which are vanguarded forward. Number 5. Doom diver down here.
Ooh.
35 squigs plus herders. 40 goblins with a wizard in the front. Some nets and stuff. Another 20 goblins with a battle standard bearer. Another doom diver. Gonna kill all Jason's knights.
I hate doom divers.
Big unit of savage war boys.
I hate them too.
2 bolt throwers.
Don't mind them that much.
Shut up. 5 wolf boys. And another 5 wolf boys, which are probably get shot to bits.
And I'm pretty sure there's some fanatics in the goblin units, because they're lying in the corner there.
Some fanatics.
No subtlety by Swampy.
So this is the army I've chosen to beat Jason with today. I'm 3 for 3, so I'll make it 4 for 4.
Alright, so this is Empire turn 1. Not too bad. I moved up, as you can see. Demigryphs moved up to there with the knights in support. The battle standards moved just behind the knights over here. Steam tank didn't move, because as you can see, I rolled a misfire. Didn't take any wounds, but I lost all its steam points. Archers moved up onto the hill with the wizards. These guys just joined in a line like that. Pistoliers has moved up to there. Magic phase, rolled 9 dice, channel 2 was awesome. Didn't get a bloody thing cast. So we dispelled them all, so the magic phase was a dud. And in the shooting phase, the cannon from there fired onto the doom diver that was in there. I'm going to need to learn how to make those little explosion markers on the screen. And took out the doom diver with 6 wounds. These outriders took out the goblins in front of the bolt throwers, so they were taken out as well. And the pistoliers killed all but 1 over there. So not too bad. Doom diver dead. 2 wolf rider units basically dead. And it's over to Swampy. Do your worst, man. No, don't really.
So Orc and Goblin turn 1.
What a special turn.
These 2, we're going to charge them. This one found animosity, rolled a 1, causing a fight between the 2 units, so neither could move, charge, shoot, or cast any magic if there was a wizard in there. Oh, and one of them died from the infighting.
The unit that did actually pass.
So we went over here. See, they were alright, they passed, but they didn't move. And you'll see why in a second. This nice unit here found its animosity, rolling a 1, and decided to kick off another fight. But this unit here, so before I even rolled this unit can move, shoot, cast magic, or do anything.
And they lost 2 goblins each.
And they lost 2 goblins each for that. So I decided not to move them. Then we move across here. The only thing that went right this turn, he moved forward, cast a couple of spells, which is fine.
Yeah, the wizard's got the +3 strength and toughness or whatever. And the other 2 were dispelled, did you cast? The bolt thrower.
Oh, sorry, let me just turn that around.
You also forgot about the doom diver in that corner.
Oh yes, sorry, yeah. Go back to the doom diver. He shot at the inner circle knights, and it scattered straight backwards 10 inches.
With a bollocks
and even with the redirect, I couldn't get nothing. These 2 shot at those knights. First one rolled to hit, rolled a 1. Of course, goblin bolt thrower misfires, rolled a 1. killing one of the crew, and it can't shoot next turn. Next Doom Diver
Decided to copy his
decided
friend.
to copy his mate, do the same thing, and now neither one of them can shoot next turn. He's doomed.
He did fire his
bow.
Nothing.
Did nothing.
So just to sum up, everything went wrong that turn that could possibly go wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think they went in your favours. You didn't miscast.
Woo! And I actually got a spell off. Anyway, passing you back. It's fucking disgusting turn that one.
Right, so this is Empire turn 2. Not a bad turn. I think Swampy is already hating the Orcs and Goblins after bringing them out. So my turn, these guys shuffled up a little bit. The captain, the battle... Oh, I forgot it was a battle standard. You got extra combat res, doesn't matter, they still ran off anyway. They ran off in the combat after killing 2, but I didn't catch them. The steam tank moved up for 12 inches, and I was oohing and ahhing of whether I want to go towards that lot down there or what I did over here, because these knights moved out of the line of sight. I was thinking, no ball boys, they can have those outriders over there. So they moved out the way. Steam tank moved around, well first, and I fired a cannonball through there, even though there's guys missing at the back. Didn't actually hit, because as you can see, it's taken 3 wounds from a misfire. Bloody steam tank. 2 turns, 2 misfires. Although I'm going out of order now, but this steam tank, this cannon did fire and take out a few. The Hellblaster fired, take out a few. They've also got a fulminating flame cage on them. The Outriders fired on them and took out a few as well. So they're thinned down, but not enough. Obviously, I'll move these guys back because I don't want them barreling into them. Pistoliers moved around to the back of the bolt throwers and fired on them, but did nothing. That one Wolf Rider still there. I should have probably fired on it, but I didn't. And that's basically my turn. So surmise those goblins are running away. Those ones took a bit of damage, and that's that. So on to Swampy.
Orcs and Goblins turn 2, and again it was as bad as the first one. At least they rallied. That completely missed again.
You can see the dice roll over there.
They still got the dice roll there. They shot that and did nothing. They chose not to move. They waddled up. No, sorry. They fucking bad animosity squabbled. Had to charge the knights, and yeah, so just released a few fanatics. Caused some casualties, so the other unit moved up and released its fanatics. They decided to roll a 1 on animosity and just stand there and get shot.
They did have the flame cage on them, so it might be a blessing.
Well, I could have at least turned and gone down towards your army, but
yeah.
But they're screwed because of that. And he's just chasing them. So really, another awful turn for Orcs and Goblins. I couldn't cast magic either because of that 1 on Squabbling, so nothing.
You cast this spell with this goblin over here on 16, and I need a double 6, and that's exactly what I rolled.
So yeah.
Alright, so this was Empire turn 3, and what a turn. Unbelievable. Right, so first things first. Pistoliers down there charged the first bolt thrower. Those knights charged through the fanatics into the bunker for the battle standard. Steam tank charged those goblins. The demigryphs charged the cave squig unit, and the Pegasus battle standard hero charged the doom diver in the corner there. They just so incidentally, they also charged the cave squigs, but failed their charge. And as you can see just by flashing through there was quite a lot of carnage. But we'll go to the magic phase first. I rolled double 6 for the winds of magic, so everything is going against Swampy this game. This is one of those days, isn't it, Swampy?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Right, so double 6, I cast Wyson's Wild Form on them, which resulted in a miscast on that dude. But that was the last thing I cast, so I didn't lose any dice from the pool. I cast Cascading Fire Cloak on them, what was it? Fireball on them, and I fired a cannonball into them and the Hellblaster into them, plus obviously those guys into them, and that's the state of them left. So they took an absolute pounding this turn, but they're still quite threatening. I mean, there's like a front rank with 2 characters in there. Steam tank, when he barreled into those night goblins, he landed on one of these fanatics. And when you land on one, you take 2d6 strength 5 hits, and Swampy rolled 7 hits, and then rolled 5 ones with those 7 hits. So that just shows you how that's going. Over, who else was it interesting? And
31 squig attacks.
Yeah, well,
4 wounds.
I mean, that was pretty much, my shooting was obviously all directed at those guys. In the combat phase, the Pistoliers easily killed the bolt thrower and overran into the next one. Those knights killed about 7 or 8 of the goblins, but because they were steadfast, he failed his first test and then re-rolled because the battle standards in the unit. I was hoping to break them, but unfortunately not. So then these goblins took 8 grinding hits plus steam gun, so whittled them down massively. But obviously they were still steadfast. They held with a re-roll as well from the battle standard. And then the cave squeaks. They lost combat by 3, but they were steadfast to the demigriffs. Rolled a 9, followed by a 10. And they fled, killing the other demigriff that was still alive. Plus those night goblins that were there next to the castle. Put 2 more wounds on the steam tank and killed another crap stack of night goblins. And then of course my Pagain smashed up the Doom Diver and reformed to face these Spider Riders. So that's the end of turn 3, and it's not looking good for Swampy, I gotta say. Alright Swampy, show us your sad face. Yeah, that's it.
Another great Orc and Goblin turn. So my 5 Spider Riders charged in, did nothing. My magic managed to hit pretty much the whole unit, including 2 with Foot of Gork. Some fanatics sort of moved around, they moved over here, they finally killed that all off. And they're still there, going into Empire turn 4.
Right, so this is Empire turn 4, I think. Yep. Right, that was an unusual turn actually. Movement, I charged the demigriff into the back of those knights, and these knights into the flank of that unit. And that was pretty much it for movement. Pegasus Captain moved up to there, and then Pistoliers moved up a bit. Magic phase was not too bad. Cast a big fireball on this dude, killed some more units there, models there. Then the Pistoliers, these 2 down here, combined with the magic, whittled down the entire unit plus the mage, leaving the war boss on his own. In the combat, that was you would think, oh, that's pretty good. But then the combat, the goblins somehow held. I mean, over here, because they got 1 rank left, they still held the steadfast, keeping them in the fight there with the knights and the steam tank. And over there, I spanned my attacks horribly, leaving them with 1 rank compared to my none, because they killed a freaking knight this turn. Even with the rear charge and everything, they held as well. So there's like equivalent of maybe 50 night goblins left, and they held up the entire Empire army. Wow, that's impressive. So it's Swampy's turn 5, and he has like
turn
50.
4, you went
oh,
first.
oh yeah, of course. He's got a war boss left and those night goblins. Go on then, Swampy. So let's see what you got.
Goblin turn 5. Yeah, he's going to go out as well as it has been all game. He went in and killed 3 knights. He's got battle axe the last war. I rolled a 5, so he had 10 strength, 10, or a skill 3, and yeah, the knights died. They held. They managed to hold against the tank and the knights, but I don't think that's going to last very long. Fanatics went everywhere. This fanatic went through my general, and did nothing, fortunately. Apart from that.
Right, so this is the Empire turn 5 and last turn. As the game is basically over, I rushed through that last turn, so all I did was charge. Actually, I didn't charge anything, did I? No.
You just challenged Van Horseman's when I can see it.
My warrior priest had Van Horseman's, which killed the great battle axe general. And so on the plus note, Swampy's freaking 4 night goblins held you. Can you believe it? Stupid, insane courage. So that was it. The Orcs and Goblins have lost. The Empire have won. Woohoo! Swampy.
Unbelievable.
I gotta say, man, that was ridiculous. I don't think I've seen that much bad luck in one game. If there was something that was going to go wrong on your turn, it went wrong. I think the only thing I don't think went wrong was you didn't miscast.
Yeah! Woo! I didn't miscast. I didn't casting spells either because I was squabbling.
Yeah. I mean, I only got a couple of miscasts, but it wasn't that major. I wounded on both my wizards. I got most of my army still intact, mainly due to the fact that they were quite mobile. Lost mostly knights. So I kind of like that army actually. It was sort of quite fun to play.
I didn't. That's the last time I don't take Black Orcs. Black Orcs all the way. Black Orc characters, not Savage Orc crap. Black Orcs. Oh, they squabbled, have you? No, slap.
Yeah.
Forwards.
You know what's going to happen though? The next time you play, you won't have any squabbling at all. They'll just be Black Orcs marching around going, "Oi."
That's not a bad thing.
No, that's true. Yeah, actually. But that was. I think there was some really crucial moments there.
I always take Gringor and the Black Orc, hit it. always. And I paid for it this time round.
You can see all the dead goblins in the background. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching. That was our ridiculous game of Empire vs. Orcs and Goblins. We're going to have a few laughs, because we are definitely going to have a few laughs over a beer tonight. And we're going to tell our friends how rubbish you were.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeff.
No. Anyway, cheers guys. Thanks for